Welcome to the Christian Law of Attraction and Success podcast, where faith meets manifestation. Join Ryan Hicks as he explores how biblical principles align with the law of attraction, empowering you to achieve God-given success. He will delve into Scripture, discuss practical strategies, and share inspiring stories of transformation. Discover how to cultivate a positive mindset, attract blessings, and live a prosperous life through a Christ-centered lens. Get ready to unlock your potential and experience the abundant life Jesus came to give you.
Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TalkToProfit.com, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the Christian Law of Attraction and Success podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about how the law of attraction will fail for many people. Now, this is not to discourage you, so please hear the whole entire message I'm going to give you today, because this is vitally important, because there's an issue I see. It arises all the time because people are being taught second and third hand retellings of what the law of attraction is, and they're not investigating it too deeply. Sometimes they're following teachers who only have that base level knowledge, which isn't even fully formed and leaves out a bunch of things that actually get good results. So these people will start to get some little bit of success here and there. The reason is not even so much about the law of attraction, but it's because they're going from this awful negative mindset to a mindset that is more positive and expecting better in their lives. That naturally is going to attract better things in their lives, but they don't have a real grasp of what the law of attraction is doing. So they only get those mediocre results, those little minimum, those are the people talking about, I got a cup of coffee today, I got a good parking space. They don't have anything big because they don't understand how the law of attraction really works. So because they don't have the faith or the practice to bring about what they want into manifested reality, they just keep going through the motions. And eventually, I've seen it happen so many times. People say, well, that law of attraction stuff doesn't work. I got a cup of coffee, but I couldn't get the car I wanted, or whatever it is. And I can understand their frustration, but it's because they've been taught wrong. It's because they believed wrong, not because the law of attraction isn't working for them. It's because they're not doing the things that would put the law of attraction to work for them instead of working against them. And in that mode, if they don't give up on the law of attraction, they just go into this success here, failure there, success here, failure there cycle, which is basically useless. It's like the worst position to be in because there's something better, but you have no ability to obtain it. And you're like getting these little teases here and there. Oh, I got something good. Oh, here, something bad. I didn't get what I wanted that time. Must not be for me. No, that's not how it works. I want you to know how the law of attraction really works so you can go from success to success, not success to a failure, to a success, to a failure, to another failure, to a success, and just that weird cycle of success and failure should not be part of your life. Now, I'd strongly encourage you to go listen to my previous podcasts, especially the very beginning, where I kind of lay it all out for you and establish through the episodes what the law of attraction is and how to get it to work in your favor. The law of attraction, like all of God's laws, is not a respecter of persons. It doesn't care if you really need that money by tonight. If you don't do things in the right way, you won't get it. Just like another law, God created the law of gravity. It doesn't care if you're an innocent child and you fall out of a window. Gravity works the same for the innocent child as it does for the murderer. There's no respect of persons with God. There's no respect of persons with God's laws. So if you do things in the right way, you will get the right results. And if you're not getting the right results, it's because you're not doing things in the right way. You're not aligning yourself with the law of attraction. You're not aligning yourself to the other laws of God that work in union with the law of attraction. And so you don't get the best results. The law of attraction requires your action. It requires activity on your part. You can claim that I'm going to just sit around my house and manifest great things, and you'll get nothing. I've seen so many people try that. And I even did as an experiment myself. For a month, I tried that. And it did not work very well. And my net worth went down. It was not a good experience. But it did teach me some lessons, and I learned a lot from it about how that kind of mentality just doesn't work. And I, being a person who likes to learn and likes to experiment, I tested it out on my own, for my own self. And I saw It didn't work. And I don't want you to have to go through that yourself. I want you to learn from my experiments, learn from my mistakes, and go out there and be the best success you could possibly be. So yes, you want to focus your mind on the things that you want, the things that you desire, those desires of your heart. But you can't leave it there. You have to then take some actions, have some activity in your life toward that thing. And you have to be operating from the place of having renewed your mind, meaning that you've created a new self-image within yourself of being the person worthy of whatever that thing is. Whether it's a new car, or maybe you are a married couple and you're trying to have a baby and you haven't been able to. Have you got yourself and your self-image to where you believe and know in your heart that you are worthy of that thing you desire? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. A big house, cars, having a child, getting a promotion at your work, writing the next great American novel, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. And I'll take that last example, the great American novel. I've heard people talk about that. You cannot write the great American novel not actually writing anything. You're not going to just sit around and it's going to magically appear one day. Via the law of attraction, I attracted a manuscript into my computer. Nope, it's not going to happen. You are going to have to type or write by hand, or however you do the writing process, you're going to have to do something and put some action in and get it done. Now, the law of attraction will bring in people, publishers, people to help you and come alongside you and make that the best work you could possibly make. But none of that will happen if you don't start taking the action of starting to write the first page. You could talk about writing the book all you want for your entire life, but if you don't actually start writing, you're not going to get it done. And the law of attraction will never help you because you are deeming yourself unworthy of the assistance and of having the actual thing you want, the actual desire, because you're not putting the action in. The person who's worthy of the thing they want puts the action in that a person who has that thing would do. And that is the fundamental flaw that many people never understand, because they have this little grab bag, lottery winning mentality toward the law of attraction and ignore the fact that it takes some effort. I'm not saying it's all on you, but God never rewards and has no law set up in the universe, not a single law that rewards idleness, that rewards indolence. It just doesn't happen. You have to take action. You have to take wise action. You have to take action that is guided by the Spirit of God. Action that He leads for you to do that will get you the very thing you've been desiring via the law of attraction. My friend, you can be the greatest success you've ever been in your entire life, and every year could be the best year you've ever had, but you're going to take some action. And importantly, you're going to need to ramp up your goals a little bit. So many people have been talking about the law of attraction for a decade, and they're still talking about these bare minimum, I found $1 on the corner today. Oh, somebody gave me a cup of coffee. Just basic entry-level stuff because they don't think bigger. You can really stagnate and get nowhere fast if you don't start thinking bigger, have some bigger desires, bigger goals, and, this is vital, take the steps toward those goals. Doesn't mean you have to do everything all at once, but just do something toward that goal each and every day. It could be just visualizing it, but whatever it is, make sure that you are renewing your mind so you're getting that self-image created within you to be the person worthy of the thing. Be the person who is living in that experience right here and now. And as you do that, and as you take the steps and live from that self-image, that renewed mind, you start to take actions naturally that lead you to the desired result. God will give you great blessings in life. He set up laws that make it so easy for you to get them, but so many people are just working against themselves. Don't let the law of attraction work against you. Start making it easy for it to work for you by doing the things you would do, being in that position of being the person worthy of that desire. And you'll get it, my friend. I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.